we will talk about Chapter 2. Before talk about Chapter 2, we will review the clip paper of abstract and intro part with Figure 1. Figure 1 shows the summary of their approach. While standard image models jointly train an image feature extractor and a linear classifier to predict some label. Clip jointly train an image encoder and text encoder to predict the correct pairing of a batch of image text train example. At test time, the learned text encoder synthesized a zero-shot linear classifier by embedding the names of descriptions of target dataset classes. So the clip is composed of step 1 of constructive pre-training and a second step of creating of data classifier from label text. And the last step is the using for zero-shot prediction. All right, in chapter 2, the 4 subchapters is composed of chapter 2. The first subchapter is natural language supervision. At the core of their approach is the idea of learning perception from supervision contained in natural language. As discussed in the introduction, this is not at all a new idea. However, terminology used to describe work in this space is varied. Even seemingly contradictory and states motivations are diverse. Zhang, Zhong, and Jurin and design authors all introduced methods which learn visual representations from text pairs with images but describe their approaches as unsupervised, self-supervised, weakly supervised, and supervised respectively. We, the OpenAI authors, emphasize that what is common across this line of work is not any of the details of the particular method used, but the appreciation from natural language as a training signal. All these approaches are learning from natural language supervision. Although early work rests with complexity of natural language when using topic model and n-gram representations, improvements in deep contextual representation learning suggests we now have tools to effectively leverage this abundant source of supervision. Learning from natural language have several potential strengths over other training methods. It's much easier to scale natural language supervision compared to standard crowdsourced labeling for image classification, since it does not require annotations to be in a classic machine learning comparable format such as canonical 1 of n majority votes scored label. Instead, methods which work on natural language can learn passively from the supervision contained in a vast amount of text on the internet. Learning from natural language also has an important advantage over most unsupervised or self-supervised learning approaches, in that it doesn't just learn a representation, but also connects that representation to language, which enables flexible zero-shot transfer. In the following subsections, we detail the specific approach we settled on. In second subchapter, 2.2, creating a sufficiently large data set. Existing work has mainly used the three datasets, MS-CoCo, Visual Genome, and YFCC 100M. While MS-CoCo and Visual Genome are high-quality, cloud-labeled datasets, they are small by modern standards with approximately these training portals each. By comparison, other computer vision systems are trained on up to 3.5 billion Instagram portals, YFCC 100M at 100 million portals is a possible alternative, but the metadata for each image is sparse and of varying quality. Many images use automatically generated file names like as title or containing description of camera exposure settings. After filtering, to keep only images with natural language title and description in English, the dataset shrunk by a factor of 6 to only 15 million portals. This is approximately the same size as ImageNet. A major motivation for natural language supervision is the large quantities of data of this form available publicly on the internet. Since existing data sets do not adequately reflect this possibility, considering results only on them would underestimate the potential of this line of research. To address this, we construct a new dataset of 400 million image text pairs collected from a variety of publicly available sources on the internet. To attempt to cover as broad a set of visual concepts as possible, we search for image text pairs as part of the construction process whose text includes one of a set of these queries. The base query list is all words occurring at least 100 times in English version of Wikipedia. This is augmented with bigram with high point-wise mutual information as well as the names of all Wikipedia articles above a certain search volume. Finally, all WorldNet synsets not already in the query lists are added. We approximately class balance the results by including up to 20,000 image text pairs per query. The resulting dataset has a similar total word count as the web text dataset used to train GPT-2. We refer to this dataset as WIT for web image text. All right, we can move to the third subsection 2.3. Selecting an efficient pre-training method. State-of-the-art computer vision systems use very large amounts of compute. Mahajan author team required 19 GPU years To train their ResNet, this model, and XC author team requires 33 TPU core years to train their noisy student efficient net. When considering that both these systems were trained to predict only 10 or 1,000 ImageNet classes, the task of learning an open set of visual concepts from natural languages seems daunting. In the course of our efforts, we found training efficiency was key to successfully scaling natural language supervision, and we selected our final pre-training methods based on this metric. Our initial approach, similar to Vertex, jointly trained on image CNN and text transformer from scratch to predict the caption of an image. However, we encountered difficulties efficiently scaling these methods. In Fig 2, we show that 63 billion parameter transfer language model, which already used twice the compute of each ResNet 50 image encoder, learned to recognize ImageNet classes 3 times slower than a much simpler baseline that predicts a bag of words encoding of the same text. Both these approaches share a key similarity. They try to predict the exact words of texts accompany each image. This is a difficult task due to the wide variety of descriptions, comments, and related text to co-occur with the image. Recent work in constructive representation learning for images has found that constructive objectives can learn better representations than their equivalent predictive objective. Other work has found that although generative model of images can learn high quality image representations, they require over an order magnitude more compute than constructive models with the same performance. Noting these findings, we explored training a system to serve the potentially easier proxy task of predicting only which text as a whole is paired with which image and not the exact words of the text. Starting with the same bag of words encoding baseline, we swapped the predictive object for a constructive objective in Fig 2 and observe a further 4 times efficiency improve in the rate of zero-shot transfer to ImageNet. Given a batch of n image text pairs, CLIP is trained to predict which of the n times n possible image text pairings across a batch actually occurred. To do this, CLIP learns multimodal embeddings space by jointly training an image encoder and text encoder to maximize the cosine similarity of image and text embeddings of the n real pairs in a batch, while minimizing the cosine similarity of embeddings of the n times minus n incorrect pairs. We optimized systematically cross entropy loss over these similarity scores. In Figure 3, In figure 3, the figure 3 is NumPy-like pseudocode for core of an implementation of a clip. So you can refer pseudocode. In figure 3, the authors include pseudocode of the core of the implementation of a clip. To our knowledge, this batch construction technique and objective was first introduced in the area of deep metric learning as multi-class MPR loss shown author was popularized for constructive representation learning by Old author team as the Info NCE laws and was recently adopted for constructive text image representation learning in the domain of medical imaging by Zhang researcher team. Due to the large size of our pre-training data sets, overfitting is not a major concern, and the details of a training clip are simplified compared to the implementation of Zhang author's team research. We train clip from scratch without initializing the image encoder with ImageNet weights or text encoder with the pre-trained weights. We do not use non-linear projection between representation and constructive embedding space, a change which was introduced Bahman researcher team and popularized by Chen researcher team. We instead use only a linear projection to map from each encoder representation to the multimodal embedding space. We did not notice a difference in training efficiency between the two versions and speculate that non-linear projections may be co-adapted with the details of current image only in self-supervised representation learning method. We also remove the text transformation functions from Zhang researcher team research, which samples a single sentence at uniform from text, since many of image text pairs in clips pre-training data set are only a single sentence. We also simplified the image transformation function. A random square crop from resized image is the only data augmentation used during training. Finally, the temperature parameter which controls the range of the logits in a softmax is directly optimized during training as a log parameterized multiplicity scalar to avoid tuning as a hyperparameter. The last subchapter 2.4 is choosing the scaling model. They consider two different architectures for image encoder. For the first, they use ResNet 50 as base architecture for image encoder due to its widespread adoption and proven performance. They make several modifications to the original version using the ResNet improvements from He researcher team and the Zhang researcher team. They also replace the global average pooling layer with an attention pooling mechanism. The attention pooling is implemented as a single layer of transfer style multi-head query key value attention where the query is conditioned on a global average pooled representations of the image. For the second architecture, the authors experiment with the recently introduced Vision Transformer VIT. They closely follow their implementation with only the minor modification of adding an additional layer normalization to the combined patch and position embeddings before the transformer and use the slightly different initialization scheme. The text encoder is a transformer with architecture modifications described in red for the researcher team. As a base size we use is 63 megaparameter, 12 layers, 512 wide model with 8 attention heads. The transformer operates on a lower cases bytes pair encoding representation of the text with this vocabulary size. For computational efficiency, the max sequence length was kept at 76. The text sequence is brackets with these special tokens and the activations of the highest layer of the transformer at the end of the sentence special token are treated as feature representation of the text, which is layer normalized then linearly project into the multimodal embedding space. Masked sample attention was used to the text encoder to preserve the ability to initialize with the pre-trained language model and or add language modeling as optionally objective. Although exploration of this is left as future work. While previous computer vision research has often scaled models by increasing the width or depth in isolation for the LegNet image encoders, we adopt the approach of the Tan author, which found that allocating additional compute across of all of width, depth, resolution outperforms only allocating it to only one dimension of the model. While Tan and Lee author researcher team tuned the ratio of the compute allocated each dimension for their efficient net architecture, the OpenAI authors use a simple baseline of allocating additional compute equally to increasing the width, depth, and resolution of the model. For the text encoder, the authors only scale the width of the model to be proportional to the calculated increase in the width of the ResNet and do not scale the depth at all. As they found Clip's performance to be less sensitive to the capacity of the text encoder. The 2.5 training subsection is the final subsection of the chapter 2. The OpenAI authors train a series of 5 ResNet and 3 Vision transformers. For the ResNet, the authors train a ResNet 50, a ResNet 101, and then 3 more, which follow efficient next tile model scaling and use approximately 4 times, 16 times, and 64 times the compute of the LegNet 50. They are denoted as these model respectively. For the Bijan transformers, the authors train a Bijan transformer Dij model, and they train all models for 32 epoch. They use the Adam optimizer with the decoupled weight decay regularization applied to all weights that are not gain or biases and decay the learning rate using a cosine schedule. Initial hyperparameters were set using a combination of grid search, random search, and manual tuning on a baseline LegNet 50 model when trained for one first epoch. Hyperparameters were then adapted heuristically for larger models due to computational constraints. The learnable temperature parameter was initialized to the equivalent of 1016 from this research and clipped to prevent scaling the logits by more than 100, which they found necessary to prevent training instability. They use a very large mini batch size of this. Mixed precision was used to accelerate training and save memory. To save additional memory, gradient, checking point, help precision Adam statistics, and help precision stochastically rounded text encoder weights were used. The calculation of embedding similarities was also shared with individual GPU, computing only subset of the pairwise similarities necessary for their local batch of embedding. The largest LegNet model took 18 days to train on 592 VVEC GPUs, while the largest Bijan transformer took 12 days on 256 VVEC GPUs. For the Bijan transformer, this model, they also pre-train at a higher 336 pixel resolution for one additional epoch to boost performance similar to fixed LegNet. They denote this model as Bijan transformer unless otherwise specified. All results reported in this paper as CLIP use this model, which the authors found to perform best. Alright, in this video clip, we talk about natural language supervision, creating a sufficiently large data set, selecting efficient pre-training method, choosing and scaling a model, and training part. Please review the original paper of chapter 2 all by yourself and think about why the authors divide into 5 subchapters of the chapter 2. Thank you for listening. See you next video clip. Bye bye.